Hello folks, this is Fuzzfinger. Welcome back to our Let's Play for Simcity. Now, before I do anything, I will just say that you might notice I've got 180,000 simoleons, and in the last episode we left off struggling with no money at all. So what I did off camera, and I did it off camera because it was a bit of a slow process and I didn't want to bore you silly. I haven't done anything to the cities themselves. What I have done was go to region and transfer money from Casino Paradise over here over to University Central because I couldn't send it to East Fuzz, they were too far away. And then from University Central over to East Fuzz because I couldn't send it to Oily Fuzz from there, and then over to Oily Fuzz from East Fuzz. So it was all a bit of a palaver. I don't know why the cities can't all be connected, but we managed to get the money across. It took about 20 minutes of faffing around. But hey, we got there. So now we've got 180,000 simoleons in the bank. We might be able to start turning this city into making a profit. So I'm just going to check what we've got zone-wise. We've got a little bit of industrial, which we need for our trading. We've got a little bit of commercial. And we've got a little bit in the way of residential. So we do need to expand things slightly, unfortunately, in order to continue making a profit. So I'm going to put some more residential over in these sections. We're going to go for, I think we'll go for high density streets now. We've got a little bit of fundage. And I want to try and make the best use of the space here, which isn't ideal in all honesty. So if we connect like this, I know this is a little bit of a mess, but as you can see, we don't have a lot to play with. So yeah, that is extremely messy, I do apologise. And we're not going to be able to get zoning on the outside of those roads, so we'll have to make do with that. And we'll bring this, if we can, up and over. We can. And maybe we could do something interesting here that we haven't done before and see about going for circle roads. If we start up here, that might be a little bit better. People were complaining that I was just doing the same road layouts over and over, so I agree. It's time to brighten things up a little bit. And this seems like as good a place as any. So we'll connect these first of all. We'll go for good old straight roads again. Roads overlap. Okay, so doing circle roads might not have been a good idea. No, I don't want to do that, thanks. I want everything nicely connected. Just like this. Okay, it could be a bit neater, but hey, at least we're changing things up a little bit. Which is what's important, so the game doesn't get too stale. Can we connect from here? Yeah, we can. The more connections, the better. The less traffic, of course. Maybe we could do another curved road. Curvy road, yeah. I don't like that. If we hold shift down, perhaps. No, it just goes straight. Okay, forget that. We'll have to go for straight. But I don't think it ruins the pattern, not if we're going to do it on both sides anyway. If we can do it on both sides, at the moment we can't. We could actually put a ferry terminal in here at some place, so maybe I shouldn't build a road there just yet. Whoa! Okay, let's demolish that road for now. Simply because we're running out of money and I want to position that carefully so we can build a ferry terminal, which we haven't done yet. Let's get some residential going. Be interesting to see how the residential grows around this section now that we've got some curvature going on. Probably going to need a little bit more in the way of this good old commercial as well. So I know that we've gone for medium residential here, but that's because we had no money. Right, we need waste disposal. Okay. I'm happy to put waste disposal in. Train station there. I don't want to delete too much in the way of industrial if we can help it. Maybe we should stick waste disposal over there. Just like this, trust me. It'll all make sense. I know we're spending money, but good. It's far away. Far away from our residence, which is what we want. Stick some garbage trucks in. It's going to kill our money, but we haven't really got much choice at the moment. I won't stick any more in for now. Just one more plot to dump garbage on. We can stick some incinerators in then later to help burn it down, as they say. And we need fire, which we'll stick there. One fire truck's not going to do the bizzo though. Although we're out of money already. And we're out of loan options. Turn off services, raise taxes, or zone RCI. Yeah, I'd like to zone commercial, to be honest, but I don't think we're going to. We're still not making a profit in this city, or is that just because we've been building so much? And we have got 3 loans out as well. I'll see what happens at the next hour. If that kicks into profit, then well, that'd be awesome. But if it doesn't, here's our little circle section. People are moving in, that's good. Well, it has kicked into profit already, but it's not really making a whole lot, to be honest. We've got a fire station in now, which is good. But we are going to need to do quite a bit more to get this city profitable in order to start getting the drilling for... What are we doing here? Coal? Oil. At the moment, I think we're selling the stuff, aren't we? We're drilling 3,800 or so barrels per day. No, come off that. Right, it's going straight into our trade depot, which is good. Now, what I need to do is remind myself how. Oh, we could export, look, 9,000 simoleons, wow, per 1,000, and we've got about, how many thousands was it? 5,000. We could make 45,000 simoleons if we export this. Maybe we should. I know it's probably not a smart idea because, well, we're not going to be able to use it for our airport, but if we just do it temporarily, if our delivery trucks come and sort it out, yes they are, then we might actually make some money. So I'm kind of hoping that, yeah, look at that, wow. Do you see our profit jump up then from something like 18,000 to 27,000? So that's pretty awesome. The only problem is we're running low now, which isn't a good thing. And I think we need something like 250,000 barrels or something ridiculous for our region-wide airport. So I'm not exactly sure how we're going to collect that much, unless perhaps there is 4 months supply or 3 months supply. Maybe that would be enough. Or we're going to have to find a new city, or just stick it somewhere else in the current city. Look at that! Wow, 67,000 simoleons. Just because we exported the oil. That is lovely. That is how you make money. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to turn that off again. Let that build up a bit more. And we're going to spend our 70,000 simoleons. Possibly on... thinking of doing a bit more residential. Maybe we should brighten up the area a little bit. See if we can get some better Sims in. But we're having health issues. Now, I thought we had a clinic in. We do have a clinic. But it's doing a bit crap. So we'll stick some more ambulances in. Do we need a patient waiting room? Yes, we do. Okie dokie. Let's stick a couple of those in. I'm not going to do any more on that for the moment because I don't want to run out of that lovely money we just collected. What I do want to do is try and expand some of this residential if we can. Now, people are complaining there's not enough shopping. Okay, let's stick some shopping in then. We'll go for high density since that's what we've started, so we may as well stick with it. Try not to spend all our money on this, if we can help it. Let's see if we can zone some commercial for these folks. If they want it, they can have it. And they do want it, apparently. Petition to build gambling house approved, that's lovely, but we're not doing gambling in this city. And people want some parks in. Too much crime now. Put that there. Just sticking some parks around the place, cheer people up a bit. Let's go for some formal parks as well. Raises high wealth land value, nope. Raises medium wealth, I'm pretty sure this is still low wealth. So I'm guessing that's what this is going to do, although it doesn't actually say. Medium wealth, or that's medium wealth. Let's stick some medium wealth in then. I mean, that seemed to make people quite happy, didn't it? All over this section, in fact. Wow, we've got some demolishing to do here. We're still making a profit, apparently. Too much crime. Well, we'll stick a police station in. Because, as you guys probably know if you've been watching these episodes, we can't actually send anything from our other cities because the cities apparently are not connected. Now, we're not ever really going to make this place a massive place in terms of population because you never can, at least that's my experience, when you've got all this water around. But what we can do is hopefully turn it profitable by sticking in lots of trade depots. Or, no, because we're going to send that to the airport, aren't we? But right, let's stick a police station in, if we can afford one. And we can afford one, but only just. We'll stick it next to our fire station. And that did actually possibly adjust the land value, which is obviously a good thing because that means we'll get higher wealth sims in the place. There's a bar steward going around committing crimes of some nature. Can we afford that? No, we can't. How are we on loans? That's a good question. We're not good on loans. Or bonds. They're bonds. We've got all 3 bonds out and we can't afford to pay any back to take out a bigger bond. Which means we're just going to have to stick with our $1,700 or 1,700 simoleons per hour even. Although, to be honest, at least we're making a profit. As long as we're moving in the right direction, then I can live with that. How's our oil doing? We're 3,000 out of 8,000 barrels. Very good. I can't remember actually how to send it across. Right then, where is our great works that we're building in? No, where's our airport gone? I can't actually see our airport. That's interesting. I cannot see the airport that we're building. And why is this one blank? Shouldn't be blank, should it? Well, we can hop around here. So maybe if we hop around enough. It's got to be over here then, hasn't it? Right, if we... gift, perhaps? Nope. We'll have to have a look at that. I hope that we can give oil from our current city. Otherwise we're going to have to send it to another city's trade depot to send it over to our great work site. I'm just going to pop over to University Central for a moment, and from there see if we can find our great work site, because there should be an airport down, even though it's obviously not being built and closed. We should still be able to see it at this point. So I'm just a little bit concerned that we can't. So let's go back to region view. There it is, look. Now we can see it, but we can only see it from University Central. So if we go back to Oily Fuzz and see if we can do anything. Maybe it's because last time we loaded Great Works and we need to actually load region view. Now that's a possibility. Let's have a look. So if we go to region view, right, that is the Great Works site there, but for some reason it's completely blank. I don't know if that's a bug or something else. It doesn't matter whether I've got Great Works selected or anything else, or maybe it's because we've got nothing to give it yet, but we've got some barrels of oil, even though I don't particularly want to give them just yet. Okay, I'm confused about that. If anybody knows why I can't seem to select the Great Work, then please let me know, because eventually we're going to want to start sending some of these barrels, thousands of barrels of crude oil across in order to build our airport, but it's just coming up blank when I select it from this city, which isn't a good thing, I don't think. But maybe if somebody knows, like I said, just let me know and tell me what we can do, and I'll certainly give it a try. Why have there not built houses in this middle bit? Have we zoned it correctly? No, we haven't. Neither did we zone that section. Come on, Fuzz, wake up a bit. I would like them to try and expand some of these houses if we could, but we're going to need a bit more commercial down, perhaps. Well, the commercial's making lots of profit. In fact, the city's making a nice amount of profit now, in all honesty. Just enough, perhaps, to... how are we on police? 4 out of 10 jail cells. Let's stick down another patrol car. In fact, we'll stick a couple down because people were complaining about crime. I know if you want to maximise profit, you probably shouldn't stick everything down at once, but I do like to try and take the worry out of things. So that's why I've stuck 2 down for now. And I'm not sure if I've got enough really to expand my commercial business. And I'm not going to be able to connect to there anyway. Can we connect down there? 4,471. I think we can do that, can't we? Too close to intersection. Right, commercial. Boing, boing, boing. Just do all this commercial. I'm fully aware that we've got industrial here as well, but it'll do. It'll do. How's that oil power plant doing? Current crude oil price 9,000 simoleons. Well, we're selling it for around that much, aren't we? Maybe I should sell some more. Export. It doesn't half bring in quite a bit of money, I'll tell you that. Maybe we could do that in University Central, because we're collecting alloy, aren't we? But our great work site would be completely delayed at that point. I do want to build a ferry terminal, a ferry crossing. I'm not totally sure why. Maybe it'll just allow us to export oil more, or bring people to the city, etc, etc. We also need a bus terminal, don't we, because we haven't actually got one at the minute. So that's definitely something to put on the agenda. This is what I like. As soon as you start exporting, the money starts rolling in. It's pretty awesome, that is. 52,000 simoleons once again. I tell you can't really drill it fast enough. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. Yep, 65,000 simoleons. And we're practically empty now at the trade depot, so we're going to need our export turning off again. We'll put on use locally, which means we'll carry on using it at our own oil power plant. And look, it's starting to build up again already. Isn't that wonderful? Well, we are drilling 4,800 barrels a day, so maybe it's what we should expect. But this is actually pretty awesome. Awesome way to make money, to be honest. And I said we was going to do a ferry, but before we do that, I think it's important we're going to stick a bus terminal in. A lot of people don't like driving, and the traffic's getting pretty bad in certain areas anyway. So if we go to mass transits, double decker, nope. Bit expensive that one, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do this. No, thank you. We'll stick some bus posts down shortly, but not until we've decked the place out. And I do want to max this out if we can, just so that we definitely have enough buses all over the place. And we can just stick loads of these down. They're only 200 simoleons each. What do you guys think of this little pattern circular road section we've done here? Do you want to see more of those, or do you think that's just annoying and not a good use of space? You know, let me know in the comments, and maybe we'll build our next city completely in that sort of shape. Well, the buses are going round. We've now got a population of 15,000. Maybe we should stick a mayor's house in, since I don't think we've got one. We can upgrade our town hall though, which would be good. Should we stick the mayor house right about there? Yeah, they like that, don't they? Wow, everyone in the whole city likes it. They like that, they certainly did. And look, all our housing is changing. So I'm kind of hoping that's going to put us into even more profit than we are facing right now. And eventually I do want to get some of these loans paid off. Maybe we should pay one off. At least now if we need some money we can take out another 100,000 simoleon loan. But no, things are going okay apart from this bloody building that's on fire. What's going on here? Where's the fire station and the fire engines? I mean, there's the fire station, but where's the... Oh, they're there, it's okay. They're putting it out, they're sorting it. Everything's under control here, folks, nothing to worry about. Everything is under control. Abandoned building. I might just delete that. Let them build something else in its place, eh? And the houses are definitely improving. We're now making 4,500 simoleons per hour, so we're doing a darn sight better than we were when we left off previously. Bum bum, look at all our cities in the nighttime sky. All nice and glowy. But it is a bit weird that they all exist in like these bubbles. It just doesn't look realistic, does it? You just got squares of cities and nothing else in between. I'm still kind of hoping that Maxis will give us a patch that increases the city size. I'd love to be able to have bigger cities, I really would. It would make the game so much more fun. And they reckon that it creates a more intense atmosphere, giving you a smaller city. And there's no reason they can't keep these in if that's a reason they want to stick to, but they should at least give us the choice. And bigger cities, I think, would go down really well. I don't zoom in that much and check out the detail, but that's a bit blurry when you do actually some of the houses, don't they? I guess it's so you can't see the pixels. It's kind of tilt shift model looking. But we're on 48,000 simoleons again, so we are making a nice tidy profit here. I do want to be careful about how much of this space I use, because I would like to use it for more oil drilling later on. Especially since our trade depot is making a nice tidy profit, especially when we turn it on. But no, it's all looking cool, all looking good. I think while we're on a positive, we'll end the episode and pick things up again next week. So please subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date with future releases of this series, and post some comments, let me know what you guys think in the section below. And if you really want to support me, then share this with your friends. There's a share option on YouTube. When you like a video, you can then share, so please do that, it does help me. And I will see you for more SimCity next Monday. So thank you very much for joining me. I've been Fuzzfinger, your host once again. I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Take care.